The Mad Titan is upon us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have saved up those 6,000 collector tokens and purchased Thanos from the collector token shop. Is it worth it? How much fun does this add? Should you do the same? We're going to answer all of these questions in this video, along with our opening Thanos gameplay and our opening Thanos deck. So if you're ready for all of that, ladies and gentlemen, find that like button. Let's go snap it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Marvel Snap fans. Welcome back to the Valley Snap channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. We're talking all about the Mad Titan Thanos because we have saved up to 6,000 collector tokens and purchased Thanos in the collector's shop. Is this worth it? Should you be saving up your 6,000 collector tokens to do the same with Thanos? Hopefully we're going to answer that question for you in this video. But if you haven't already subscribed, this is your first time here, or you've been watching some of the videos for a while, hit that subscribe button because it does help out the channel and it will keep you notified as soon as we put up a new Marvel Snap video, at least 5 Marvel Snap videos per week on this channel. But let's get right into this deck and talk about the Mad Titan Thanos. So this is the initial deck that I'm using, another one of the decks that I saw over on MarvelSnapZone.com. And this obviously features Thanos, a featured card in this deck. And what he's going to do at the start of the game, shuffle 6 Infinity Stones in your deck. Now, sometimes what you want is all these Infinity Stones coming out and just getting a massively powered Thanos. Sometimes you just want the power of these stones. And the great thing about these stones, they have some really good effects as well, and they'll also allow you to draw more stones. So on reveal, the Mind Stone is going to draw 2 more stones from your deck. The Time Stone on reveal is going to draw a card, and next turn you're going to get +1 energy. So you kind of want to time when you use this card to make sure that you're going to be able to play a card that you want on the next turn and not just have that energy to go to waste. So this is a great card as well. The Space Stone is also good, gives you some location control for some of these negative locations like Sanctum Sanctorum or Luke's Bar, or something that's going to return cards to your hand. So you could move cards, but you could only move 1 card at the location that you place this Space Stone at. We also have the Soul Stone. Now this is a good on reveal ability, which is going to draw another card, not necessarily a stone, but another card. But the ongoing ability, enemy cards here are -1 power. And if you're using this behind Lockjaw or the Quantum Tunnel featured location, you may want to not place it behind there because of that ongoing ability. But, you know, getting more stones out, getting more cards out may just be tempting enough for you to run this, even if you're not going to have that nice ongoing ability. The Reality Stone is effectively a very cheap Scarlet Witch, transforming this location into a new one. And you're going to draw another card. And then the Power Stone, this is the big one. You probably want to play this last. This has an ongoing ability. If you played all 6 stone, Thanos is going to have +10 power. Sometimes this makes a big difference, turning him to a 6-18 play, which is stronger than even Giganto. Not as strong as Infinite, but you still can play Thanos whenever you want. You don't have to skip a turn for that. But it's an ongoing ability, and you're not going to draw a stone, so you probably want to play this card last. So that is a Thanos. Thanos himself has a lot of benefit, but these stones are going to give you a lot of benefit as well. And they are all 1-cost cards, so they go great in conjunction with a card like Khazar, who's got all the 1-cost cards are going to have +1 power. Also, that is a ongoing card, and we have a lot of other ongoing cards in our deck. And Blue Marvel works well in this deck as well because other cards you're going to have +1 power. Not the other cards here. All the other cards that you have are going to have +1 power. And we also have Spectrum to make use of the ongoing cards that we have in our deck as well. She has the on reveal ability of giving your ongoing cards +2 power. So all these cards are going in conjunction with each other. We have this big Iron Man play here that sometimes we could get out early, especially if we get that for free in a Lockjaw lane or a Quantum Tunnel lane. This is an awesome card. Power doubled at this location. That can make a big difference. We have some other ongoing cards here as well. We have Captain America. Your other cards at this location have +1 power. We have Mr. Fantastic. Adjacent locations have +2 power, so even more reach into some of these harder to reach locations with this Mr. Fantastic. Lockjaw is great because we could play our stones into Lockjaw and get other cards there. Mojo is a good card because if we know our opponent's going to be filling up a lane, a lot of times all 3 of our lanes going to be filled up with this Thanos deck. So it's a good chance that this Mojo is going to be a 2-8 card. So that's a very good value. Carnage is great for destroying some of the cards that we have, some of the stones that we have, so that we've already got the good on reveal abilities, but they don't have a strong ongoing ability. So not a lot of loss destroying those cards and freeing up some board space as well, because the big challenge with this Thanos deck is the board space. You're going to run out a lot of board space with this. Quinjet is great. It is an ongoing card, so benefits from Blue Marvel and Spectrum, and also is cards that didn't start in your deck, which is all of the stones. Well, if you play Quinjet, ideally on turn 1, all of your stones are going to be free plays, which is great. And then Ant-Man is another low-cost card that we could use to switch up with Lockjaw, but it's also ongoing card, which gives some decent power behind Ant-Man if we could play this card there. So this is the deck here. I know there's a lot of other Thanos decks that are popular that have Falcon and Beast, those bounce decks. There's other decks with Lockjaw that feature Valkyrie. Unfortunately, we don't have Valkyrie yet, but this is the deck we're running. Let's go take it into action to see how to pilot this deck. All right, we have Thanos. We have 2 stones in our hand right now, and Atlantis. All right, I'm gonna go with the Space Stone or the Soul Stone. Let's go with the Soul Stone, and hopefully we guess right. And you know what? No, let's just place this in Atlantis. Screw the extra 5 power. Let's do this. Let's get another stone in our hand, and let's hope something comes up. All right, Power Stone. That's probably what we want to play last. That is an ongoing card. Space Stone. I'm not sure if we want to be moving cards later. Let's take out the Mind Stone. Let's get that card out there. And not sure what the final location is going to be. Currently, right now, the Quantum Tunnel is the featured location, so maybe that will give us like a free Lockjaw there. And sure, we could run the Space Stone there. Then we can move some cards away if we need to. Obviously, we can move it off of Morag there. All right, so we got all 6 stones either played or in hand. Would like to get rid of a few of them. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect for Carnage, actually. So Mind Stone, we don't need. Soul Stone. Would like to move the Soul Stone. Let's move the Soul Stone to Morag. Let's give this on reveal card and let's destroy them with Carnage just to get rid of some of these stones. We still need to play the Reality Stone and the Power Stone. Other than that, we're looking pretty good, and we are clearing up some board space as well for us. And I guess we're going to lean into that Thanos because we do have all the Thanos cards in hand. And do I want to switch? Ooh, that's interesting. They get a Orca and we get an armor. That doesn't seem fair. All right, so let's go with Reality Stone. And let's get Mr. Fantastic in Morag, and let's also get Ant-Man in Morag as well. Got a nice turn for potential play with Khazar, and then we could finish up with Thanos. No, we would need to go Khazar and Power Stone, and then finish up with Thanos. All right, that's what we're looking at. All right, what is the location? Drawing 2 cards. All right, that's great for Quinjet. Do we? I think we got to stick with the Khazar just because of the lack of energy. We would be able to play Quinjet Khazar, yeah, that's an option as well. We could go Khazar with Quinjet. Final turn, we go Thanos, Power Stone, and hopefully that is enough. Let's see where to play these though. I was thinking Thanos on the left, Power Stone in the middle, but we might switch that based on what they do. They got a lot of cards discarded now. All right, Lockjaw won't help us. They could be throwing down a big, juicy Infinite. I'm not sure how many cards they are going to be able to play, though. So let's get our big power with Thanos here in Olympia. Let's put the Power Stone here. We'll get a bunch of points in Morag. And unless they have a big power play on the left in Olympia, I think we win this battle. Let's go ahead and play this out. All right, do they have... Is it an Infinite that they dropped? It is an Infinite. We just get the victory though. 1 point in the middle, we get the 1 point on the left, and we get the middle. Nice win. All right, we got Spectrum, Thanos, and the Time Stone in hand. Ooh, that's not great. We have a bunch of scrolls in hand as well. Let's go draw 2 stones from the Mind Stone. Get as muddy out as possible. Alright, so we have 4 stones, either played or in hand. We still need Power Stone and 1 more. Do we want to play another stone? Yeah, let's play both of these stones. Let's go with the... Let's go with the Time Stone. And do I want to switch to Quantum Tunnel? I think I just want to play the Soul Stone, forgo that pretty good ongoing ability. Let's play this out and see what cards we pull. Will we get some other stones? So we've had Time Stone, green, and that's actually pretty good, and orange. So green and orange were discarded back into the hand. All right, now we got a blue. Not the best for us, but the good thing is we can move cards away. Like this blue marvel here. Now we could throw more cards in there. All right, do we want to actually Carnage this thing to get more out? We could actually Carnage the middle as well. Let's gamble here. Let's go with the Carnage play. Let's get rid of some of these stones. We'll pull more stones in hand. Although I do really want to make use of as you know what, we'll get other cards for that Quantum Tunnel. Let's go with this Carnage play here and reduce the amount of cards that we have on the field with on Central Park at least. All right, we're gonna get another card added there. They discard their Infinite. We gotta be careful of Hellas and Ghost Riders. All right, they discard their Hella. All right, if they don't have a way to bring that back. All right, ooh, that's not the worst. That doesn't really help them, except for the big 8 points. So I think that actually helps us a little more than it helps them. Should we load up on our... I think we do go with Khazar. We still need another stone, so we may be leaning into that Spectrum, Khazar, and Blue Marvel play. Especially because of the... Ooh, okay, so... Let's go Ant-Man in the middle. Because they have a lot of power here. Actually, we can't go Ant-Man in the middle and that one. Okay, Ant-Man in the middle. Oh, they retreat. All right. All right, we got Spectrum and we have 2 stones in hand. Where do we want to go with this one? We're going to get a random card. Human Torch, not the best for us. Let's go ahead and Reality Stone the hub and hopefully we get a good new location. Oh no, that's even worse. We got screwed by the Reality Stone. Let's go and throw some rocks in here and throw that Soul Stone in there. We'll have 2 stones out right now and hopefully we get no more rocks. Hopefully get really, really lucky with this. What kind of draw we're gonna get? All right, Mojo, it's not a rock. And Soul Stone, it is not a rock. All right, not the worst there. What are they gonna get? They're playing a bunch of rocks and they get a Patriot back. They play a Misty Knight and get a... Do they get a rock back? Get a Shocker back. And they play a Wasp and get a... Armor back. All right. Not sure who came out victorious in that one. Right, cards can't be destroyed there. We can go Human Torch, Rock, and hopefully we get some good stuff. This is gonna be the final test here. Do we get something good? The Quantum Tunnel. We get a Thanos. We play a rock, and we get a Blue Marvel. All right, we're still in this. We're still in this. Draw 2 cards with a Mind Stone here. And we can't play Mr. Fantastic in the middle, but let's play him on the side there. Unfortunately, don't have that Quinjet. So there's the Human Torch. We don't want to play that. We can potentially move some cards around. Let's go ahead and Power Stone that. Let's go with this. See what happens here. We got the Space Stone. We can move a card away. There's that Quinjet. I usually like to get that early. All right. Oh, they're doubling their Khazar. And they retreat. Oh, no. All right, we got Space Stone, Ant-Man, and Carnage showing up on turn 1. This actually won't be bad. We could play Time Stone there. Get more energy, draw some cards. Go ahead and we could Lockjaw here. And we could start to store stones in there, as well as Ant-Man. Luckily, we have Carnage in hand, so we won't be drawing Carnage to... Alright, we won't be drawing Carnage to destroy our cards here. Let's go Space Stone, and maybe we can move one of our cards away, and let's actually go with... Let's go Ant-Man as well. Let's get all of them out there. Alright, so getting the cards. We have a blue marble. That's good for us. Depending on this, we may just snap with this. The Space Stone that gets... we got a Mr. Fantastic. That's looking good for us. And last but not least, that Ant-Man turns into a... What will it be? Is it Iron Man? Oh my goodness. Alright. I think we snapped. We got a Spectrum in hand. We got a Reality Stone. Got a Power Stone. We can move this blue marvel away. Put the Reality Stone here. Put Carnage there, so that doesn't actually get drawn after turn 5. And I think we snap right now. Hopefully that doesn't scare them away. What will the Reality Stone draw for us, though? Will it draw another stone? We'll switch Atlantis. So they won't be able to place one card there and get extra 5 power. Alright, so they got a card. It's a Giganto. Oh, man. Alright, so the good thing, they're not going to be able to play that Giganto later. So we won't have to worry about that later. Alright, they're going Lockjaw to load up that area as well. I think what we want to do now... I think we want a Quinjet. Want a Mojo. Let's go Mind Stone here. And whatever gets thrown down, hopefully it's Thanos or Spectrum. Actually, no, we have to throw that down now. So one gets thrown down after turn 5, and the other one, yeah, this is looking good for us. We'll get a Spectrum and a Thanos. All the stones have come out. All right, we're cycling through those stones again. They got a Lockjaw, cycles through into a Mjolnir, gives that Thor a little bit more power. Oh, that Giganto's not looking good for us. All right, luckily we get that Spectrum. Forgot about the stones that we're gonna draw, so luckily we do get that Spectrum. And last but not least, we could finish off with the Thanos. Is that gonna be enough power there, though? It's gonna be close. The middle, this... I think we may get the left. Let's see what they draw, though. It's gonna be a lot of luck on this one. A lot of RNG with this. Let's see how this ends up. What happens here, guys? They may lean into the middle. They may lean into Grand Central and potentially give us Mojo World or Murder World and Sakaar. They go Sakaar. They go Jubilee. What do they draw with Jubilee? It is Vision. Destroys that card there. And we get the middle. All right. We didn't get the left. We weren't able to overcome that slightly lead with the Infinite and Thor. Luckily, though, they play a Vision in the middle. We get the middle and we get the right. Little lucky there. Some slight misplays, but we got the win. So that was the Thanos deck in action, guys. And as you can see, I got a lot of retreats doing some of these gameplay. And I guess because Thanos is a more rare card, people aren't really sure how they want to play against Thanos. But yeah, it's a very fun card. I don't know if I would recommend buying it. I think the win rate for Galactus and sneak up on your opponents and stealing those 4 and 8 cube games are a little higher with Galactus, but Thanos has a lot of fun games as well. Even if your opponents are going to be retreating a lot, you still can get some really, really big wins with Thanos. Although I think it's a little more rare that you're going to get those 8 cube wins, at least as far as my less than 24 hours experience with this deck. But that is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoy Thanos if you choose to unlock him. If you haven't already subscribed, check me out on subscribe to the channel, check me out on social media, and check out some of the other videos on the channel. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.